Volatility 75 index, multi-time frame analysis. So right now I am on the monthly time frame and I want to build a story behind the market. And as you can see, market is currently trending downwards. It's currently trending downwards, forming lower lows and lower highs. But something remarkable we can see right now is that the market is currently in a range. It printed this down candle. The next candle, failed to break the high or the low, and that is what tells me that the market structure on the monthly time frame is currently in a range. So we drop down to weekly time frame so we can see it better. Okay, so on the weekly time frame we can have a better look. You can see market was trending down. You can see what was going on. Market kept going down. Sorry, let me do that better. Market came down, retraced, came down again, retraced, came down, retraced, and we are currently in that retracement phase. But notice this down candle that printed, market has not broken above it and downwards, so you can see that it's a kind of range. So let's go further to the next time frame, which is the daily time frame. Okay, now the picture is becoming clearer, and in the same way I would like us to build a story right here. Okay, I would delete this. So you can see market was trending down and having retracements back. Then at this point, after breaking this, giving us this break of structure, you can see that range clearer at the moment. You can see that range. Market broke structure to the downside. This is the high, and right here you see market actually swept liquidity and came back down. Okay, so on the on the daily time frame, we are still on a downtrend until market closes above this line. And closing means until market breaks and we have a candle body close above this line, then we will know that the market has changed direction to the upside. But right now, because it's in a downtrend, we would most likely expect that markets will come and break this particular low so as to continue on the downside. So this is what the daily time frame is telling us, that market is actually in a range. Being in a range means it's not having a clear structure. As you can see, this is what is going on. This is what is going on. There is no defined direction. There is no defined direction. Markets that is in a defined direction would be giving you a clear structure that the moment you look at it, you can tell, okay, this is a downtrend. Or you can say, okay, we're having higher lows and higher highs, so we are in an uptrend. But right now we don't have any defined direction. But generally, because it was moving downwards, we are basically still in a downtrend on the daily time frame. Now we would go down to the H4 time frame, and on the H4 time frame I will zoom into the chart a little bit and from there see what the market is doing. And here we have it. So currently this market is clearly in a downtrend. I'm going to start from here. I won't bother looking too backwards. This place is just perfect. You can see market was printing lower lows and lower highs, but at this point we had a break of structure to the upside. we had a break of structure to the upside. So what I'm going to do now, I am going to draw my current range, and from there we will dive deeper into the lower time frames. So right here, I'm going to label this as my break of structure. This here is my break of structure on the H4 time frame. Please always make sure your line is straight, okay? This is my break of structure. Now, because I have found my break of structure, this high that caused this break of structure, which is right here, becomes my swing high, and this low right here is my swing low. This low right here. So we were expecting the market to go down. If you check my previous video, you will see my analysis of the market for that particular day. But look at what happened right here. Now, market has broken structure to the upside. So what it means is that now two things are actually involved. This could be markets moving higher to take liquidity in order to continue shooting downwards. This could be the case, or it could equally be that the market has changed direction to the upside. What is going to determine which we take is if market goes ahead to trend back up, we would know that market is officially on an uptrend on the H4 time frame. But for now, what I'm going to do is I will still go down to the H1 time frame. So currently this right here, okay, let me change the color just so we can differentiate them properly. These blue lines are my trading range. Whatever I'm doing, I'll be mindful of those blue lines. They are my trading range. So right now I'll go down to the H1 time frame and see what is happening on the H1 time frame. Now on the H1 time frame, we can see that market has currently broken the H1 structure to the downside. Market was printing higher highs and higher lows. This was a pretty good market, and it was very easy catching some buys right here because market was actually respecting some demand zones. You can see those demand zones are just marked. Market respected them. And my last analysis after we saw this break of structure to the upside, I actually marked these demand zones. But as you can see, market came there, rejected, came, rejected, came, rejected. It actually kept doing that for a while, and if you look, you'll see that market actually spent a really good time there. This is about 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. This is approximately 10 hours. For 10 hours, market was battling with this zone right here. I actually made a video on this. I expected the market to either go up or break this, and market after over 10 hours finally broke out of this range and shot downwards. So what is my structure right now on the H1 time frame? Currently I can say I am bullish. The market is bullish rather on the H1 time frame. So right now we can see this was the last H1 high. Okay, let me quickly delete all these lines so you don't get confused with too much drawings. Let's just go with what we see on the H1 right now. Now, as you can see on the H1 time frame, market broke structure to the downside. Market broke structure to the downside. Okay, here we have a break of structure to the downside. So that simply means that this is my high. This right here is my high. Now what I'm going to do now, because many people will be wondering how to catch a trade in this kind of market. Now I trade market structure, so what I will do is I will simply wait for a retracement. Okay, let me quickly mark this out for you. I'm going to mark the supply zones. Now this is the last supply zone before markets broke to the downside. This is another supply zone. This is another supply zone right here. This is another supply zone right here. Okay, but this one right here was the best, or rather is the best supply zone I can see in this market. So I would be expecting markets to retrace to any of these supply zones, but it is actually still possible that markets will not retrace deep. So in this case, because of how the kind of momentum the market moved down with, what I'll do is I'll mark some more supply zones that happened after the break, and I will watch the 15 minutes time frame to see what the market does. So are we currently in a retracement phase? Right now you can see that this candle, opposite candle, has broken this yellow candle's high. So what I will do at this point is to go down to my M15 time frame and see what the market is doing. Okay, now we are on the M15 time frame. What can I deduce from this market? This was the downtrend on the M15 time frame, and we can see what happened right here. So right now this last high has been broken, so I consider the retracement has started officially. The retracement has started because on my M15 time frame, looking at my internal structure, I can see clearly that the previous M15 high has been broken, and that is a confirmation that market is beginning to pull back. Market is currently in a retracement phase. So can you trade right now? Now if you are someone who likes to trade in the direction of the trend, then you have to wait until the market gets to any of these zones and gives you a reason to sell, gives you a change in direction back to the trend, larger time frame trend, then you can take a sell. I repeat, be careful at this point. Now as a professional, you can actually take counter trend trades, but it is actually more high risk, so you may want to do it very carefully or avoid trading the retracement. Okay, so right now what I will advise is wait for market to get into any of these supply zones. If it gets into any of those supply zones, it will tell you what next to do. Remember, it is not actually right to predict the market. How we trade, or rather how I trade, is I wait for the market to get to my zones, then I wait to see what the market does. According to what the market does, I will then take my trade in the direction of the market structure. I will take my trades in the direction of the H1 time frame. You can trade the retracement, but please be careful and risk way less than you actually would. Thank you, and if this video is helpful, do subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell icon so you can always get updated each time I drop a video. Thank you, and see you in my next video.